Oh, guys. So, I was going to originally do a trailer reaction to a TV show before I realized it's from Paramount. Because a couple of my coworkers were bragging about this TV show last night, and they were just completely nerding out. And the show is called Yellowstone. And I thought about it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll do a trailer reaction to that tomorrow. Then I remembered it's by Paramount. And the last time I tried to do a Paramount one, they blocked my stuff. So we're not doing a trailer reaction to that. So we're doing a trailer reaction to Foundation. Is by Apple. So, of course, Apple owns iTunes and stuff like that. So, check it out.
As a child, I heard stories about a false prophet. A man who could destroy worlds.
That's interesting.
The Foundation could put back together what Empire has broken.
It's time to build.
That actor kind of, he could actually play like a young Loki. He kind of has like the facial structure and almost the look of Loki himself, or the actor who plays Loki. I don't remember his name though, so I do apologize. That was cool.
Sometimes you leap.
What?
And sometimes someone catches you.
I got you! I can't get it.
I got you! Hugo!
You represent the future. Become who you need to become.
I think I can feel the future.
When I was a child at the edge of the galaxy, I heard stories about a man who could forecast the future.
He looks familiar too.
But the story remained dark to me until many years later,
Oh, it's a Space Needle.
until it became my story. Until it became the only story.
You're familiar with my work, psychohistory?
Every mathematician has read your theories.
It's not a theory. It's the future of mankind expressed in numbers.
Nice.
The Empire won't like the future I predict.
History is littered with charlatans and false messiahs.
We should kill them. We can murder the man, but what about the movement, brother? Martyrs tend to have a long half-life.
His math was right. The Empire is dying.
Wars will be endless. 1,000 worlds reduced to cinders. Change is frightening, especially to those in power. But we can soften the fall.
So what's the plan?
Many years from now, if humanity is to climb from the ashes, the coming generations will need the knowledge to build upon, a foundation.
We must preserve only the most essential pieces of civilization. Deciding what is remembered, what is forgotten.
We are now staring down a barrel of a crisis.
This is the plan. I'm not turning around now.
That actually looks really good. And the two things that was one of them where they pushed them out of the space. That's not like pushing someone into a swimming pool and hope they can swim. You push someone out in space like that, their ass is gonna be floating around. And the other one I like is the giant space needle, because that has been talked about humanity even today. The thing is that they just don't have the technology to be able to stabilize something that tall. You know, you're literally talking about Earth and literally a space needle all out in space. Now, it is physically possible, just not with the technology today. And the other things that scientists were talking about, even if you did build a space needle, you know, from like the flat of Earth to past its atmosphere straight up into space, stabilizing it is one thing, but dealing with space debris is another. You know, and you literally have to not only do that, you have to make it tough enough to where it's going to withstand the cold temperatures of space, but all the crap that's flying around in space. You know, and there's a lot of junk, especially man-made junk that's surrounding Earth in space too, that's going to be colliding with that space needle. And you have to make that thing resilient as hell. Otherwise, you're going to get chunks of that tower coming off, and eventually it's going to collapse and fall straight down. You know, the whole Earth Empire thing, it was another thing that, you know, it's always been in sci-fi movies. You know, Earth as being the main, you know, homeland, but then you have colonizations on the moon, colonizations on Mars, you know, colonizations on like Jupiter's moon, stuff like that. People growing up in different eras, you know, and then seeing Earth as not really, your generation came from Earth. No, they see Earth as more as the tyrant planet, because Earth is still trying to hold on to something, you know, and literally, if they have to, strangling the life out of the rest of these colonizations. You know, that's why if you were born on a different planet, you know, you're called an alien. You're not called, you know, someone from Earth. You know, that's always been a really huge topic too, how something like that would happen. You know, if Earth was to actually expand, you know, to a galactic empire size, you know, it's basically like the Roman Empire. You know, big ass empire, small capital, you know, and you're trying to control all these pieces, and everyone has their own theories of how this should work, and eventually it's going to collapse unless you stabilize it somehow. So something like this, yeah, I would definitely consider it worth watching. You know, does it say when it's coming out? I don't think it did. It doesn't say it. Well, it's by Apple, so I mean, I'll definitely keep an eye open for this. But yeah, this actually looks really good. But I know today's Friday. Everyone's excited for the weekend. I gotta work. But let me know what you guys' thoughts on about this movie and, you know, the topic that I brought up. You know, throw some theories or, you know, opinions in the comments below. I'd like to hear them out and stuff. But either way, hope you guys stay safe and healthy, and hope you guys are excited to see this movie or / TV show, you know, as I am. But I'll see you guys in the next reaction.